Hello and welcome. Welcome to Marin Jazz Speaks. And my name is Carlos Reyes. I'm your host today. I am very, very excited and proud to have with us some good friends of mine, the one and only Pride and Joy. These guys have been around for over 40 years. Phenomenal success that they've had. We talk about all these tribute bands and all that stuff. Well, guess what? These guys were at the beginning. And when people said, R&B what? Soul what? Well, they brought it to the Bay Area. Please welcome my friends, Pride and Joy. Hey, how's it going, man? We got Mr. Martin Scott, Patrice DeArmond, and Kirby Coleman. Tell us a little bit, Martin, if you won't mind starting off. How did the band start?
Well, originally the band started with Coleman had the idea of Pride and Joy in a R&B oldies group,
Right.
you know, the style of the old Motown groups, and he met my oldest brother Reggie,
Right.
and so they formed. It was 3-piece band, and Reggie was the lead singer. They did shows for about maybe 6 months or so, and almost to a year. And then Reggie, my oldest brother, Reggie Scott, continued to tell Coleman, you know, I have 2 twin brothers and they can really sing. You really should get them to become part of the group. I had Coleman come down and play guitar in one of my shows.
Right. I remember that. John Barsotti and all those guys. Right.
And that's how he got introduced to the band. And Patrice and Brenda, who's not here, but also one of the mainstays of the band,
Right.
Brenda Holloway Johnson. And it was my twin brother, myself, and the 2 ladies. And that was the structure of the band.
So what was your first introduction to, like, your first things they wanted you to sing in the band?
Oh, I started off covering a lot of Diana Ross and Martha and Vandellas. But my background as a vocalist is musical theater, and because of musical theater, I can belt, so I got a lot of that going on. So
You guys have always had that history of, like, leave no prisoner. What was your first aha experience on stage with these guys that made you feel like, yeah, I'm with the right guys and ladies?
I think my first time when I came in and I saw the audience, and I'm like, wow, they have a following. They have a great following. And then all the vocalists, we all kind of got together, and they really got behind what I was doing.
You were coming into
I'm
a
a new
format.
guy. Yeah.
You're the new guy.
Yeah.
But it seems like, I remember it was Martin who told me, oh, we got this new guy. And I said, well, how's that going? He said, it's like the glove never came off. I
didn't know that.
You know?
I never knew that.
Yeah.
perfect fit. He's
Part of the thing of the old school was they had to sell it.
Yeah.
right.
But, you know, it was one microphone with small, tiny little speakers. So you had to, your body had to come out. You had to be so big. And you guys have always had that sense. And I think some of that comes from that theater. Like you said, doing shows, you look at it from a, how do I present this with? I use the word integrity in music a lot.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you guys
projection.
still got it.
And
It's-
honesty. You have to be honest about
Yeah.
it. We considering we've been doing this for 44 years. I think I've had 2 day jobs in my life, and I've been very lucky to just do music all my life. It's rare to be a local musician, and all you do is music.
Thank you, guys.
That's so
Thank you, God,
rare.
that we
And
get
I
to
just
do
say,
it.
you know, blessed. Thank you, God. You know.
Yeah, I think I was blessed to have music in my family growing up. My grandmother owned boarding houses back in San Francisco during the 40s and 50s, and the non-white entertainers could perform at the major hotels and everything, but they couldn't stay there.
Right.
So they would stay at my grandmother's hotel, and I have like photos, signed photographs from like Dizzy Gillespie, Billy Eckstine, George Shearing, Nat King Cole, Sarah Vaughan.
Wow.
Billie Holiday, and so yeah, it's, you know, my grandmother was kind of like the mom to them
mama
at
to
that
them.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
And it was really cool, you know. So I learned a lot of history from that, and the things that my grandmother used to tell me, I kind of incorporated, and you know, it's like you're never bigger than the music, you know.
That's the respect and integrity to the art
Yeah.
form.
Right.
One of the things I love that she used to tell me too is she says, you know, when you dress, make sure that when you walk into the room, they want to know who you are before you even open your mouth, you know, and that's part of what our show is all about. You know, we have a very high style show so that it's very high fashion, and we bring that element to the show. So it's not just something that you can sit back and just listen to or dance to all the time, but you can watch the show and be entertained the whole time, and you don't have to dance. You know,
Right.
it's a whole show involved.
Well, I say, Pride and Joy is an experience you got to go through. Well, to let you guys know, they're going to be, Pride and Joy, at the Marin Showcase Theater on October 31st, and that's going to be at 10 Avenue of the Flags in Marin. Okay, this thing is going to sell out like probably, I opened my mouth too soon because it's probably sold out by the time this thing airs. But anyway, come see them and experience what Pride and Joy, a real, true, old school show. Men, women singing their hearts out and everything in a rhythm section that forget about it, you know, and everything. And so, and remember, the actual proceeds for this goes for kids in music, trying to get them going and all that stuff. And Pride and Joy SF, come see them. Thank you so much. My name is Carlos Reyes. If you have any questions, go on to the website, and hope to see you at all the shows. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.